and share, Dragon Bar. Today with my final review and final thoughts of the Melcam digital camcorder. This is a 4K camcorder. This can do 4K at 30 frames per second. Some of the other cool features is night vision. We'll talk about that in a second. And some other stuff. But let's talk about some of the settings. You can go in and you can do like 1080p to 120 frames per second, which is pretty awesome. That's a lot of frames per second. So you get a lot of capturing of the scenes, which is rather good. You can drop it down to 1080p to 60 frames per second, or even 1080p at 30 frames per second, which I think is a phenomenal option in case your SD card is not quite big. You can drop it down to make it feel fit the card if you really need to. But I've been using it at 1080p to 120 frames per second. It's been awesome. I've also been using it at 4K at the 4K at 30 frames per second, and it's been phenomenal. I have no issues with those whatsoever. The 720, I believe it's 720 at 240 frames per second. It's pretty good. I personally don't like to record down to 720p because I like to, do the high depth stuff. So we have the options to render it how we want. Because when we're editing videos, it's a little different. Now, I'm going to set this down. I'm going to grab the camcorder. As you guys can see this, this right here is the camcorder. It has the big thing. Now, if you have this on while using the night vision, you have to have this forward so that the lights glow, or kind of glow. They don't really glow, but since it's dark, so it goes into night vision. I would take this hood off, just so it's not blocking it, and you get more of the screen. I like to put it up in the corner so you guys can see as I'm talking about this. You'll see that there's a little shadow right here from the hood. Not a big deal, not a big issue. It works well. As you guys can see up in one of the corners, you'll see that it's playing in stuff right now. The screen, love that it's flippable so you can face it towards you. So if you want to record towards you, you can actually see what you're recording. The little touch screen, it's literally that. It's a touch screen. You can go in. It's pretty responsive. The hood, like I said, it's very easy to remove. It just pops off just like that. Now you're full open. The screen, lens cover. You have the lens cover, so if you want to put it on there it is. The rechargeable microphone. Great microphone. This microphone, if you have it on, it works well. It's powered. I have yet to charge either of these yet, which has been pretty good, and I've used it quite a bit. It does come with 2 batteries, so maybe that's why I haven't charged it yet, because I swapped the batteries out just to check it. Your power buttons on here, up and down, then tells you your dBs. You can go plus dB or minus dB. Just make sure this is plugged in to the side. So, they have a little screen right here. Just make sure it's down, plug it in, and you're good to go. And the microphone will pick up powered microphone. It's awesome. The one thing I would love to have seen on this camcorder is a clean HDMI output so I can use it as a streaming device or something like that. You can use it connected to your PC and use it as a camera. But you're going to have some of the on-screen stuff in your picture. I have yet to figure out a way to get rid of it. I don't think there is. All your settings, you have a lot of settings, so you can go through there, change it around. You have your up and downs, your menu buttons, all pretty accessible. Your record buttons on the opposite side. On top right here is your zoom. Oh, I'm sorry, but the handle's in the way. Let's see if I can nope. Adjust the camera to the side. Here's your zoom. Here's your photo. Here's your mode. So you guys can change that. If you want to connect this DC 5 volt, you can do that. If you have the connection, you can leave it plugged in so it has an extra battery. That is also where you're going to charge the microphone. Down here, you have your HDMI and micro HDMI. The micro HDMI, like I said, would love to have a clean pass through. But it doesn't. Not a big deal. Doesn't hinder anything. When you're recording, most people handheld, if you want to handhold it, it works pretty well. I've been putting it on a tripod a lot, so this hasn't been on. But when it is, and I use it, test it, it's smooth. It works well. It's light. I mean, it's a nice, good handle. I mean, you're not going to drop it. You'll get a good motion to it. So, all in all, pretty good. Pretty, very decent for the price range. Very well made. I have no complaints. The SD card I put in it, of course, I put a class 10. I have yet to fill it up. Came close because I've been recording in 4K, but I have yet to fill it up. I love the hood. The hood, I use it. It gives me a little more shadowing effects, or better up close video. To me, more people out there that are more into camera emotions might be able to comment in the video. Tell me what you think once you tried this out. If you like the hood, you don't like the hood. Definitely tell me what you think about the microphone, because I actually prefer this microphone. This microphone's pretty decent. All in all, a great little camera. Thank you for checking out this video, and keep your eyes out for more, and have a great day.